Hello and welcome back to our channel. It's wonderful to have you join us once again on this spiritual journey. For those of you who have been following us for a while, we are incredibly grateful for your continued support. And for anyone new here, we are thrilled to have you on board. Today, we are diving deep into a topic that is of immense importance for those who are walking the path of spiritual practice, diligence. Specifically, we will explore the true meaning of diligence in the context of Buddhist practice, especially when it comes to practices like chanting Buddha's name, reciting mantras, and meditating. These are common practices in many Buddhist traditions, but are they always being done with true diligence? And what does true diligence really mean? In Buddhism, the concept of diligence is one of the key components of the path to enlightenment. It's one of the six perfectioners or paramitas in Mahayana Buddhism, alongside generosity, morality, patience, concentration, and wisdom. But what exactly does diligence mean? Is it simply about performing a set number of rituals or tasks? Is it about how long you spend meditating or how many mantras you recite? While these actions are certainly important, they do not fully encompass what true diligence in spiritual practice really is. In fact, many people may believe they are being diligent by following these practices, but they may be missing the deeper, more profound meaning behind them. To begin, we need to understand that diligence in the Buddhist context is not about the quantity of activities we do, but about the quality and the intention behind them. True diligence means being committed and persistent in our practice, no matter how difficult or uncomfortable it may become. It's not about how many times you chant a mantra or how many hours you meditate. It's about doing these practices with a heart full of sincerity, mindfulness, and understanding. The key is not just to go through the motions, but to truly engage in the practice with an open and focused mind. The Buddha himself often emphasized the importance of right effort, which is an essential aspect of diligence. Right effort means putting forth the right amount of energy in the right way, with the right motivation, and in the right direction. Many of us, especially in the beginning of our spiritual journey, may fall into the trap of thinking that simply doing the practices is enough. We may chant Buddha's name, recite mantras, and meditate regularly, believing that as long as we do these things consistently, we will be on the right path. However, this approach may miss the deeper essence of true diligence. Just going through the motions of chanting or meditating without a clear understanding or the right intention is not enough. If we are not truly present in the moment, if we are distracted or simply trying to finish our practice quickly, we are not cultivating the diligence that leads to true spiritual growth. In the Buddhist tradition, diligence is closely tied to the concept of mindfulness. Mindfulness means being fully present in the moment, aware of what we are doing, and engaged in our actions with clarity and intention. It is not about mindlessly repeating words or performing tasks in a robotic manner. True diligence, therefore, is the mindfulness that we bring to our practice. When we chant Buddha's name or recite mantras, we should do so with full awareness, focusing on the meaning behind the words and connecting with the deeper spiritual essence they represent. Similarly, when we meditate, it's not just about sitting for a set amount of time. It's about cultivating awareness, calming the mind, and training ourselves to stay focused, no matter how challenging it may be. Let's consider the example of chanting Buddha's name. In many Buddhist traditions, this is one of the most commonly practiced forms of meditation and mindfulness. However, just chanting the words without any awareness or understanding does not create the same effect as chanting with full sincerity. When we chant with mindfulness, we are not only reciting the words, but also invoking the qualities of the Buddha such as compassion, wisdom, and purity into our own hearts. This is the true meaning of chant. It is a practice of connecting with the Buddha's essence and allowing that essence to transform our own mind and heart. If we chant without mindfulness, it becomes just another task on our to-do list, and we miss the opportunity to truly cultivate these qualities in our lives. Similarly, the practice of meditation is often misunderstood. Many people think that simply sitting in meditation for a certain amount of time is enough to develop wisdom and clarity. However, true meditation is not just about sitting still, it's about being fully present in the moment and cultivating awareness. It is about letting go of distractions, calming the mind, and connecting with the deeper aspects of our being. If we meditate with the expectation of achieving a certain outcome or simply to fulfill a requirement, we are not practicing true diligence. True meditation requires patience, persistence, and a deep commitment to developing inner peace and wisdom. It is not about how long we meditate, but about how deeply we engage with the practice. Another important aspect of diligence in Buddhist practice is the motivation behind it. Why do we practice? Are we practicing to achieve personal gain or to escape from suffering? Or are we practicing out of genuine compassion, a desire to help others, and a commitment to spiritual awakening? The Buddha taught that the true motivation for practice should be rooted in wisdom and compassion, not in selfish desires or the hope of rewards. When we practice with the right motivation, we align our actions with our deeper values, and this is what makes our practice truly transformative. Diligence is not just about putting in the effort, it's about putting in the effort with the right motivation, the right mindset, and the right understanding. True diligence also requires the ability to endure difficulty and challenges. In Buddhist practice, we are often faced with obstacles, whether it's mental distractions, physical discomfort, or emotional struggles. It is easy to become discouraged or frustrated when we encounter these obstacles, but true diligence means continuing the practice despite these challenges. The Buddha taught that spiritual growth often involves facing difficulties and overcoming them. When we practice diligently, we are developing the strength to face whatever rises with equanimity and perseverance. It's not about avoiding difficulties, it's about learning to navigate them with wisdom and patience. And now, you might be wondering, how can I bring this true diligence into my own practice? The first step is to recognize the importance of mindfulness and intention in everything you do. Whether you are chanting, meditating, or engaging in any other practice, always check in with yourself to ensure that you are present and focused. Don't just go through the motions, be fully engaged in the practice, and cultivate awareness in every moment. Secondly, reflect on your motivation for practicing. Are you practicing out of a sense of obligation, or are you practicing because you genuinely want to cultivate wisdom, compassion, and inner peace? When you align your practice with a deeper sense of purpose, your diligence becomes more meaningful and transformative. Finally, remember that true diligence is not about achieving perfection. It's about consistently putting in the effort and being committed to the process. There will be times when you feel distracted, discouraged, or even frustrated with your progress. But true diligence means persevering through these moments, knowing that every step you take on the path is a step toward greater wisdom and peace. The Buddha taught that every small act of mindfulness, every moment of effort, contributes to our spiritual growth. So, keep practicing, keep striving, and trust that your diligence will lead you to the awakening you seek. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that today's discussion has helped you understand the true meaning of diligence in Buddhist practice and how it can transform your spiritual journey. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights into how to live a mindful, meaningful, and fulfilled life. Until next time, may your practice be filled with mindfulness, perseverance, and true diligence on the path to awakening.